Okay, everybody. So, welcome to week 4 of TESOL 102. I wanted to just review some things with you, and what I wanted to review. Well, what I want to tell you is, sorry, this is my first post, my first video of the course. Usually, I post much earlier, but I've been having some technical difficulties and trying to schedule in when I can do my video review. So, here it is. This is my first one. So I want to say hello to everyone from all over the world. Uh, what I want to do today, very briefly, is to review week 2 discussion board posts and the benefits of language learning paper. Um, what I want to say first off is congratulations. Way to go on reading all of the materials. There were several readings during week 2, and you all did wonderfully. There were a lot of points of information, and you all summarized them and distilled them into your papers and also into your discussion board posts. So great job. I actually really loved reading them. I actually gave you comments and feedback um, with regard to your posts just recently. So go ahead and look for your grades. If you don't see your grade, make sure you email me. It might be because you had to email me your documents due to technical difficulties you had in uploading your paper or trying to post. So I'll get to that. But anyone who already submitted everything on time has been graded. So, but don't be worried if you already sent it to me and we already agreed by email that I would grade it that way. Don't worry, I'll get to that this week. So, there was a lot of material, and you did a great job. One of the things I wanted to focus on were the implications of the studies on um, the intelligence of individuals who are bilingual and monolingual. So, what I want to mention is notice that the studies we read were studies in controlled environments, right? This is what applied linguistics is. It's what psychology is. You're taking individuals and studying to isolate one area, like the executive function, as we read about, and you're isolating for all these other circumstances to control for them. Okay, differences in language learning capacities and abilities, personalities, characteristics. So we could say that these are not necessarily circumstances that are real world circumstances. So, what this means is, for instance, think of when you go to the doctor and you receive a medication treatment and you take the medication, it helps your body to be healthy, right? But that doesn't make your choices for you in life. So, while bilinguals, let's say, might have more access, just slightly more access to the executive function in making decisions, as it might be necessary for us to understand that it doesn't necessarily reflect that intelligence is greater or less than a monolingual, and it doesn't necessarily imply that in real world circumstances that this executive function is used perfectly at every moment too, because there are always so many more complex factors having to deal with personality, having to deal with um, one's primary or domestic discourse, the way the language is used. Not everyone uses the language the same way, whether it's all first language users or second language users. So there are also a lot of cultural elements that come into play. So I want us to be aware that it might be unwarranted for us to say that bilinguals are just better than monolinguals. We need to really make a more fine distinction. Um, so let's be clear too. Bilingualism has cognitive health benefits, right? It delays Alzheimer's by up to about 5 years, right? And numerous other benefits. These things are true. However, um, let's remember that it doesn't necessarily make a bilingual better than a monolingual, or for any instances, it might not make It might not say that the executive function, for instance, is used in all circumstances. There are so many other elements outside of studies, right, that account for successes or failures in language acquisition. So let's keep that in mind. And now I'm going to be reviewing, let's transition. I'm going to review your week 3 discussion board post and paper on the culture, the professional culture that helps language teachers and language learners to acquire English and any other language. So you did a great job. I'm going to be grading those this week. So look for my review next week. I'm going to post another video and on my major items, review and feedback. So great job on your list and outlines. I'm looking forward again this week to actually your first lesson plan. Don't worry, it should be very simple and straightforward. It'll prepare us for Unit 2, and so I'm looking forward to seeing your initial lesson plan outlines, what you're thinking about, what a lesson plan outline is, how it should be structured, what's the most important things to look for, so that I can then help you improve your ability to make a lesson plan during Unit 2. So this is a good introductory week. I'm looking forward to everything that you're doing this week, and good luck with all the readings and the quizzes. And we'll check back in later next week with another video. But you can also email me anytime you need questions answered, or you have concerns about the course material, or if the website links aren't working right in your web browser. We can work with all of those issues. Have a great week, everybody.